Where the ambulance? Why the man body still
the
right
man
there?
ain't supposed to be laying
Call
there.
the damn ambulance.
Don't fit into society. I'm a weirdo. I totally agree. I'm a weirdo. Beat the shit out of me. I'm a weirdo. Don't fit into society. I'm a weirdo. I totally agree. I'm a weirdo. Beat the shit out of me. I'm a weirdo.
That motherfucking
You realize there's eyeballs on the back of the phone, so when you hold the phone like that up to your face, it looks like you have eyes.
when they didn't see the eyeballs just now by that. Eyeballs. I had to show them the eyeballs, otherwise they'd never understand.
Okay, so it looks like you're holding up a mask or some shit.
Stretch, stop yelling at me.
Stretch is angry. But why are you yelling for?
Why are you yelling
So these windows are like bolted closed, so like we don't want you to have fresh air.
So,
or jump out.
That too.
I guess for everybody that doesn't know, Bam got into North Carolina about 4 or 5 hours ago. I got off work about 3 hours ago, and I brought him coffee.
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 Ambulance.
Because you know, it's not a day
Without coffee and blunts. No dying. Molly, you're a crackhead.
This is supposed to be snow.
There's a tornado a-coming! We're gonna get blown away. Shit's crazy, yo.
Welcome back to another segment of The More You Motherfucking Know here on The Weirdo Show. This is the March segment. We're very proud of it because we have a special host today. Not only is your host F-Stop here, but I also brought in my homosexual sex slave, Kenny.
Okay.
I'd like to introduce my sexy cannibal Rize, who used to be a woman up until last weekend.
Third time's a charm.
Fuck you. Alright, I'd like to introduce Cannibal Rize. Give him a fucking whoop whoop. Hold on, dog, I gotta... Fuck.
Yeah, no?
It's doing fine.
It's good, good. Oh, I'm hitting you with it. You make me.
All right. Today we're going to talk about how much dick this guy sucks. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh. Seriously? Fucking supposed to take a joke.
I take a real offense to it though. It fucking hurts my feelings. I got a few feelings, man, and yeah, you tear it.
Okay.
You tear it.
So talking about dick hurts your butt feelings? Your butt feelings.
Yeah, butt hurt.
All right. So we're going to talk about how many dicks give him butt hurt. Oh! This won't do.
What'd you go to the hospital? Seriously?
It hurt.
Really?
It did.
What'd they do? Give you Tylenol? No? Alright, well, fuck shit. Alright, let's do the fucking thing. Being a baby.
I'm not being a baby. This fucking hurt.
I hit you a couple times. It's supposed to hurt.
It fucking hurt.
Dude, you went off. Very sorry.
And they gave me cold compress and Advil.
Advil. Fuck, really?
But anyways, yeah. So, now that we're back, we're going to talk to you about Children's Aid Society. Children's Aid Society is an organization that's supposed to help children that are in need. Neglected, abusive families.
So it's a good thing, right?
Supposed to be. But not always the case. It's not every single time, but there are some cases they will take children from good homes that were in question because of other people calling on and shit like that, and place them in other places where they get molested or abused even worse than the situation they thought they were in. That's some fucked up shit.
That's some fucked up shit.
It is.
Just accusing people, taking away their children for no reason other than false suspicion.
Well, either that or me and you have a problem, you know, personal problem between me and you decide to call. I get my kids taken away. Bogus. They do some investigation, but on some of them where they know that they can't fight with lawyers and shit like that, they'll actually take the kids away and put them in the system. It's money. There are child molestation rings in the United States where the Children's Protective Services of different states will take those kids from homes, the homes they know they can't afford to fight for the children, and they'll place them in the system. In the child molestation rings, there's some people in higher up places that want this shit to happen because kids are a product. They can sell the kids. They can make money. And the people that take the kids in, they get like thousands of dollars per month or fucking whatever it is just for taking kids into their homes. So, I mean, it is a system. It is part of the economy.
They're quietly raping kids.
Quietly raping kids? Fucking
They're quietly raping kids.
Even if it's not even that extreme.
This is some like Dubai shit, man.
Right under our fucking noses. In Ontario, where we are.
Babies.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure on the statistics. Over 800 children died in the care of Children's Aid between 2006 and 2012. If there is a problem in the home, and I know there are families out there where they neglect their kids, they starve their kids. You know what I mean? They're abusive. They shouldn't have children. But just to take them out just because it might be questionable? Nah.
That ain't right.
What would you do if your kids were taken away? Especially if you're in a good home.
Homicidal maniac. Homicidal maniac. Yeah. Yeah, he took away my kids, my kin, my offspring, the fruit of my loins. Death. Lots and lots of death. I'd fight, obviously I'd try legally, get my kids back. That obviously wouldn't work. I can't afford lawyers. They'd target me right away. No, I'd have to kill them.
Yeah, me too. I agree. I'd start from the Children's Aid worker or the child support worker or whatever the fuck it is and work my way up the chain.
Kidnap my kids, give the country.
Something like that. Save your kids. They are beings that you are bringing up with love and nurturing and, you know.
I live in Windsor. It's a port city.
Yeah, you can escape pretty easily.
Fucking right. Get on a freak boat, done.
Anything you got to do to protect your children. That's the most important thing that you can do as a parent. Try to get your story out there. You need to get your story out. You need to be heard to save your children from becoming part of the system, becoming broken people, so that they grow up and most likely become violent offenders and shit like that, or Christians. You don't want that type of shit to happen to your kids. You want to save them.
You got to show some pride. Take your kids back. Get them back. It's whatever you got to do. Some people don't like to go out to the media. They think it makes them look weak. It really doesn't. You got to let people know how you're feeling. Let people know what happened to you. You're not a bad parent because your kids were taken away from you. You're not a bad parent because you did nothing.
Exactly.
You got to fight.
Exactly.
A lot of people are just either too dumb, too ignorant, or too afraid to. And it's bullshit.
If you love your children and you want to fight for them and you want to save them, do so. Use public support, use anything you can. Anything you can. And don't let your kids become part of that system. Save your kids. This is some shit that you guys need to know about. It's not just like, oh, well, I'm going to try to fight and get my kids back, whatever. No, they're in a fucking system where they could be being used. They could be being traded and bartered for.
Raped.
Sold. There are chances of that shit happening. And in Canada, I mean, it's private corporations that are running this shit. United States too. So I mean, it's money. It's fucking money that's being passed around just by having your kids out of your loving home and placed into these other fucking homes, whether they're good homes or not. It doesn't matter. Your child has become a paycheck to somebody down the line, keeping job security going. Pass the word around. Bring this to the light. Let everybody know.
Only do the good drugs that make you happy. Don't do drugs that make you sad. And keep your kids safe. And don't do drugs around your kids.
Exactly. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. More you motherfucking know.
Serious say?
Look at my fucking eye, man.
Proof.
Where's the motherfucking
The day I turned 18.
Well, I mean, Capital those are credit pretty good.
I know, but I was 18.
Yeah.
So I was really down. So I maxed it out on video games because I had an awesome job. And I got fired
Dang. You made a mess, just like
too.
you
Yeah,
know.
my credits off. The rules of that game very quickly.
Greetings and welcome. Everybody needs that She could be half conscious or drugged, or her mutilated body could be hidden by her attacker. The worst case scenario remains that she is dead, raped to death by her merciless assailant.
Mark, and this is so painful for you to see.
I don't believe that anything like that has happened.
Of course. Perhaps she was merely wrapped in plastic, tied up with duct tape, and thrown into a nearby lake.
Cannibal Disciplez.
Everybody come along with me when I try to speak a little bit of prophecy and explain away everything that's wrong with me because I feel like the whole world's mocking me. Everybody come along with me.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Capital Chris, and welcome to another edition of Capsy TV. This month we're not going to do a Capital Chris's Top 10 lists. I promised on the Scrubcast I was going to tell a story. But before I do that, I've decided, along with the recommendation / influence of my homies, I'm going to add an extra challenge to my storytelling. I have a massive wad of wasabi, and I'm going to eat this wad of wasabi and try to make it all the way through my story without taking a drink in the process. It's probably going to suck really bad. My story's probably going to be stupid because my mouth will hurt. But yeah, fucking here goes nothing and shit. So, this is the story about how I did dabs for the first time ever and got tricked into it by the homeboy, Eddie Ruger. Shout out Eddie Ruger. So, back in the day, when I first started doing rap music, fucking had the show coming up. Whew! I had the show coming up. And I had to drive there. Oh, shit. I had to drive there. Ah, goddamn. Ugh. had to drive to the show. And on the way to the show, I had to stop and visit with our friend, Eddie Ruger. And Eddie Ruger... Anyways, and Eddie Ruger, he was smoking on a G-Pen e-cig, electronic cigarette, and whew, shit, fucking, so he so he was sitting on the couch smoking on this G-Pen or whatever, and everybody was all hanging out, talking, telling stories and shit. And he was like, yo, you want to try this? And I was like, yeah, man, I'd never tried an electronic cigarette before. And, ooh, my fucking nose is running like hell, sorry, y'all. I'd never tried an electronic cigarette before. And, so I fucking tried to do, I was like, yeah, I want to try this out. So I fucking hit the e-cig, and, it tasted funny, and I was like, oh shit, that tastes like weed, what the fuck? And he was like, oh, what's wrong, man? And I was like, this don't taste like a regular e-cig, it's a good flavor. He was like, oh no, it's dabs. And I was like, oh, okay. And then, like, 2 minutes later, I was higher than I've ever been in my whole fucking life. I was just like, whoa. So, I was like, oh shit, I'm too high and I gotta drive and shit. And they was laughing at me and shit, everybody was fucking making fun of me. And now, Ruger and Philly Fresh was there, shout out Philly Fresh. Philly knows and Ruger knows, if you keep me talking in a conversation and pass me some shit, 9 times out of 10, I won't even be thinking about it. I'll just fucking take it and hit it and pass it. So they got me stuck in conversation and kept passing the shit. And I had done hit it like 3-4 times before oh man. Oh, a chunk came out of my tooth and, fucking, I done hit it like 3 or 4 times and shit before I even realized what was going on, because they kept me talking, and I was high-wasted. Like, I was so stoned that I was like having to remind myself to breathe and shit. And
Too high, baby, remind me to even.
I had to drive to this fucking venue. So I'm in the car driving down the street, like fucking freaking out like a grandma, like, I'm gonna fucking die, man. Saw a car going down the street with only like 2 wheels and shit. Freaking the fuck out, like, I don't know if it's real or not, and I'm too high to take a picture. No one's gonna believe me if I tell them there was a car with only 2 wheels. And fucking, like, I was just so fucking high. And, so yeah, that's the first time I ever fucking smoked dabs. Eddie Ruger tricked me into that and shit. He didn't tell me jack shit. He was just like, yo, you wanna try this? And then he fucking tricked me into doing some more. Because he thought it was funny to get me too damn high. And, yeah, so now that my story's done, I'm taking a fucking drink of this drink. God damn. Oh, ginger ale. My favorite shit. Thanks for tuning in to the Weirdo Show. 7 shines, motherfucker. Capsy TV. Peace the fuck out.
So fucking cold out here. Spookie's car is crying. It is sad. Poor little car. It wants to come inside. It wants to come inside. Tonight!
The live video stream appears to be working.
It is working.
Fuck yeah! Hi everybody!
We're a little bit behind, but
welcome.
What I'm curious about, if
motherfuckers are tuned in to the Scrubcast and watching us on YouTube right now, is the sound fucking with you? Like, is me right now doing this? Am I gonna be saying me right now doing this a few minutes later? But you're gonna see me saying it and hear me saying it at a different time? Like, am I matching at all?
We'll find out soon enough.
We will.
Do you have the volume on the YouTube too?
Well, I mean, if you have the volume on both. You know we're 7 minutes in and we're still talking about this goddamn video.
Anyways, bowls packed. Fire it up if you are in our circle.
Yeah.
The way that you're talking about it, you tried it before to do Scrubcast.
That's fucking crazy looking. That shit's solid too. Holy fuck.
Welcome to the darkness.
Sea cap.
It's like Five Nights at Freddy's, bitch. You know what? It's like the Bohemian Rhapsody video.
I haven't seen that.
Where like you could just see the silhouettes and then the
bicycle. Bicycle.
ghetto engineering.
That car did not see us.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Move along, sir.
Yeah.
Along is what you should move.
Move along, sir.
Oh, it made it all smoky over there. We, the members of the Midnight Society, submit for your approval this story, The Haunted Butthole.
I feel like Bernie Mac's dad right now.
I want to kill these motherfuckers.
Sitting in the dark with like just the red and the.
It all started in the small town of Flickimadonnas.
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 That's a scary place.
You gotta say what happened next.
Oh, okay. There was
a sailor.
Oh wait, that's not a sailor. Anyways, there was a sailor.
A sailor.
And he sailed many ships.
He sailed many ships.
And because he was a sailor, he was also called a seaman.
A fag.
Just hold this.
And because he liked other seamen, sometimes he would do
It's supposed to be scary, not
sailor
coffee.
things.
So one day, as he was doing his sailor things, he was attacked by the piano monster.
Dun dun dun.
The piano monster's name was Sue.
Sue the piano monster.
And she told our dear friend, what's his name again?
I don't think we named him.
Well, she told our dear seaman friend that he could no longer walk among her town of piano keys, like Christopher Reeves, who cannot walk, but people yell at me if I lift up his feet and make little puppet characters with them going, hoo-hoo, I'm a left foot, hoo-hoo, I'm a right foot, do-do-do-do-do.
Right foot,
I bet you he sucks at the hokey pokey.
Right foot.
He's really good at one step at a time. Like, he can put his left foot in.
He has trouble taking it back
Yeah.
out.
It's the shake it all about that really gets him.
Yeah, the shake him all about is really what fucks him up there.
Oh shit, son. Or daughter.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're being sexist.
I'm
We
not
don't agree with
sexist.
sexist shit.
I'm only sexy. I'm
Get
the
out of
sexiest sexy.
You can't just be on here ripping off Violent J. I mean,
It's the one thing that I remember from ICP. That actually it does like look really cool though. Like it's a cool glowy vibe. If we make a music video, we'll have to use that lighting effect for stuff.
Your mother talks to herself in her sleep, and she told me that she wants to rape you, sir.
That's fucked up.
I was there.
You should tell your mom no. It's naughty. It's terrible. I bet people thought the video was Rize right there.
Probably did. But little do they know it did not.
Well, now they know. So a lot do they know because we told them. Everything still tastes like wasabi. It was delicious though.
So what happened to our Sailor Boy homie that got attacked by a piano named Sue? Why are you laughing? This is a serious thing.
Because I'm just glad that you remembered all those details.
It's a serious matter. How would I forget?
Anyways, so he didn't listen to the warning.
He should have.
He should have listened, but he didn't. And he went walking. Through the piano keys of the piano village.
Of the piano village.
And Sue saw it.
Sue saw
She
it.
fucking saw it.
And so what she had to do then is she had to call the pastor. And I don't mean the pastor like anything Christian. I mean the pastor like where the cows are eating and shit. And so she called the pastor.
Those are different words.
They're totally not different words. They're the same word.
Anyways.
She had to call the pastor where the cows are eating. And she had to be like, yo, this seaman motherfucker, he's walking through my town, see? And he's a little faggot motherfucker. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop a brick of cocaine on his head. And we're gonna tattoo some bitch little shit on his face.
That's what
And we're gonna call
bitch
him,
little shit.
yeah, some bitch little shit on his face. And we're gonna call him a rapper. And then we're gonna fucking...
How did his butthole get haunted?
His butthole got haunted because this fucking seaman, fucking... What was his name again? Did we name him?
We didn't name him, and he's just a rapper.
So we
With
didn't
a brick,
name him.
I guess, apparently.
And he's got a brick of cocaine. And he's got a piano coming after him named Sue. This is what Sue gonna do. Sue gonna drop that avalanche on his forehead. She gonna call the po-po, let them know he mo dead. And then she gonna chop him up to pieces and stuff him in a tow shed.
There was a car. Not in the story, in real life. Well, I mean, the story is also real life.
The story is real life. And this won't stay lit.
That still doesn't explain how he got his butthole haunted.
He got his butthole haunted. Because seamen like this love to shove various things in their buttocks.
Like
Various objects.
Yes.
All the time. Like...
So many things.
On a regular basis, they stuff things in their anus. And that's how it became haunted. You stuff too many things in your anus,
he had
it
a
will become
gerbil
haunted.
named Lemmy Winks, and then he crawled up in there and died.
Let me wait. Surely you'll be dead.